Hi, I'm attorney Daniel Horowitz in Lafayette, California, and I'm here to talk about our Vice President Kamala Harris. I litigated against her when I was a young lawyer in Oakland, California, and people have said to me, what was she like as a prosecutor? And I think it's fair to say that she was an excellent prosecutor. Now, whether you agree with her politically or not, that's a different story. But she was well prepared. She spoke in cogent, fact-based arguments while she was emotional and appealed to emotion as a good prosecutor should. She was appealing to the best part of people, to their mind and their intellect, along with a fair amount of emotion, because often she represented children or victims of abuse. That was an area that she specialized in. So I found her to be an excellent trial lawyer, and it's interesting to watch her in the debates because you can see the Alameda County trial lawyer in her. You can see her preparation, her main points, her practice, and she does an excellent job. Where I thought she was best was not so much in direct, by the way. In other words, a prepared statement. I always liked her in cross-examination, and you saw that in the Senate when she would be questioning people at hearings. She was very focused and tore right into them. She was never off her game, and very likely she was not only on her game, but one or two steps ahead of her opponents. Now, I also did battle with her when she was the chief prosecutor, the district attorney in San Francisco, and in 2006, when Officer Isaac Espinoza was murdered. She went against the death penalty. Dianne Feinstein, our senator, said there should be the death penalty for the perpetrator. I did not take a position on that, but I represented a police officer who was part of a group who made a video, a comedy video, that sort of made fun of themselves and let off steam, and believe it or not, and it was in response, by the way, to Kamala Harris's decision not to seek the death penalty for their friend who was killed. Mayor Gavin Newsom found out about this comedy video where the officers poked fun of themselves and made racial slurs against their own race, police slurs against their own department, but theoretically like a Saturday Night Live skit. He suspended over 20 officers just a week before Christmas, and I fought to get them reinstated, and I fought for their right to have free speech and to express their feelings. So that's not directly related to Kamala Harris, but it does reflect the fact that she took an unpopular position at that point and weathered quite a storm afterward, that the fallout from that. So in conclusion, again, I'm not saying whether I agree or disagree with her policies. That's a different issue. But I felt her to be a very ethical, well-prepared, and well-thought-out prosecutor. And I hope we see that same person coming through to you when you see her as our vice president.